Oh, yay,
Yeah,
Roberta.
I
All
have
right.
to multitask, but I'm so excited to hear you. So here I am.
Oh, good. Well,
So we're officially recording. Just so,
yeah.
Heat Dream Tribe call Friday morning, Michael and Mariah, and we have a really, first of all, I forgot to record the beginning. There were lots of wins that we've already celebrated. So just, I'm sorry that part wasn't recorded. And we get to hand this over to Miss Kirsten Evensen because she officially gets to shine in the light and glory of a really big promotion, which was to QSSC. So Kirsten, I'm just excited to hear what the journey was like from you and for you, and what it feels like now, what it was like to get the call. And then I'm just excited to see what you are able to facilitate today on today's call.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Can you guys all hear me?
Yep.
So those of you who have known my journey knew that I was fast tracking to a senior sales coordinator and had launched that journey about 1.5 years ago. And there was momentum in my business. And if things had gone the way that I had planned, I probably would have been senior sales coordinator about 1 year ago. But life happens with your team. Life, you come up against your own stuff. And Bonnie, I want to say that your comment about perseverance and those small wins are really all the big journey is coming up against those barriers in yourself. And trust me, when you've got a rockin' team and suddenly some key players fall away, that really took the wind out of my sails about 1 year ago. And I had to really dive deep into some, self-questioning, go deep into my own personal journey about who I was as a leader. And really what it came back around to for me is that I've been the same, and I am growing in my leadership. And that really has nothing to do with other people doing their lives the way they need to do them. So honestly, it's really about just constantly filling your funnel with new positive energy. You just don't know who's going to grab onto this in a hurry. You don't know who's going to hang out for 1 year and then wake back up. You don't know the people that are just really enjoying their own Juice Plus journey and are really psyched to just have their families healthy. And I will tell you, in the last days of the promotion, you guys, never, ever, ever discount that one sleeping rep that's just placing their own order. Because here's what it came down to last Friday. Chris Cotton called me and he said, hooray for you. You just promoted a new QSC, which you needed for your promotion. I didn't know that. I just jumped in and helped my team member, Katie, get her QSC. It was exciting. So that was the excitement the week before. And then to get the call from Chris Cotton to confirm that that was one last piece of my structure that I needed was just icing on the cake. And any of you who have not promoted frontline yet, just do yourself and the business the favor of just doing that one time, because it is the most rewarding thing. So the piece that Chris told me on Friday afternoon is you have one little promotion that needs to be done by 3 p.m. And by the way, if you can get this one team member living way over on Teresa's team to place one Omega order, she has to be active. And you guys, it's really, it comes down to supporting every single person in their health journey. I mean, yeah, that Omega order helped me in a promotion, but Omegas help everybody. So, that woman that had not been on Omegas yet is going to be gifting herself the gift of health. And I think through all of this, that thing that Chris Cotton talks about with the sacred reciprocity is what fills my soul in this job. Right now in my JOB, I could not have the more polar opposite. I'm watching really, really good people not be rewarded. I'm watching really good people not be acknowledged. I'm watching really good people get pay cuts when they work really hard. And so I've got this really big contrast of corporate America, at least the structure that I'm working in, versus the culture that we get to work in, which is rewarding and supportive and mutually beneficial to all, and I don't want to go back. So, I mean, I have to stay for a little while, but this promotion also really shines the light for me that, you know, I'm going to get to go part-time sooner than later. So that's a big thing for me. So, you know, so the journey is a lot about mindset. It's about doing your personal work so that people that are saying no aren't devastating you, or team members that are falling away aren't wrecking your whole world. But I'm a girl who I really need to back up the spiritual journey with structure. So that's me as a healthcare worker. It's me as a person. And the thing that's really helped me, because I have really added a lot of team in the past 3 months, and it's a lot if you don't have structure. So I just thought, you know, all of us on here are, you know, we're always building team, right? And we need to build team to be successful in our businesses. So I thought I would just do a little training on where to find new resources. And Mariah, I'm not seeing on my screen that I can, oh yes, I can share content. So can I just see a show of hands? Have people really dived in yet to the new resources? It's in the What's New on their virtual office with your fast track worksheets. Can anyone raise a hand that if you've done that or not? Okay, yeah, kind of, sort of. I'll tell you, it's just even in the 2 weeks that I've discovered this, it's been a game changer. And Teresa and Heather and I actually had some sessions last weekend. What I love about it is so visual, and I'm really visual. And I really feel like it gives our new people, you know, it gives them the confidence that we've got a system. This isn't, you know, let's face it, any new rep is going to be a little overwhelmed. I know I was. And it can seem like we're just throwing random things at them if they don't know that we're working from a system. So that's what I've really found. So there's 2 things. There's a new representative startup checklist, which I'll show you where to find. And then there are the fast track worksheets. So with any luck, I will share my screen. And this is, I'm going to tell you guys that this is where I pushed myself out of my comfort zone, because finding stuff is really, it's an area I'm getting better at all the time. So let's see. It's not, are you guys seeing anything shared on my screen yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
So when you push share screen and you see all the windows that are open in your computer, do you see the window that's your Safari or Chrome or whatever you're using?
Yeah, it says Microsoft OneDrive, website URL.
Try that. Mm-hmm.
Website URL, okay, because I do.
There we go, let's see.
Okay, and that's not the website I wanted, so I'll get back onto my Juice Plus website here. So this is from your virtual office, guys, and I'll just keep talking as I pull this up, but.
And Kirsten, just so you know that you'll have to unshare screen and then go back to the right URL, because we still just see the healthylivingrevolution.com.
Oh, you do? Okay. Virtual office. Well, I'm wondering, Mariah, because it's not letting me get on my virtual office from here. Is there any way you could share your virtual office and I can? Yeah.
Go ahead and cancel share screen.
Okay. There we go.
And
see how flexible we are, you guys?
Well, and this is all part of the learning, right?
Yeah. And honestly, you guys, I am really feeling like the more I show my team that I'm just kind of futzing along too. I am learning too. It's not like I have any of the answers. You know, I think we get in that place of perfectionism where we feel like we have to know it all. We have to know what everything is. And that is not the case. So you're seeing a good example of it right here.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to do a share screen, and then as you talk, you just tell me where you want me to go. So okay. I'll go into my virtual office.
Okay. So the first piece.
There we go. For some reason, it never just saves it. I don't know why.
Yeah. So right up at the top, and if any of you don't know about let's start at the what's new, because that's where the fast track worksheets live. So you see, here's all of the new compensation plans. So if anybody's been wanting to learn more about the compensation plan, you feel like you don't know what it's about, all of your resources are right here. The worksheets are right down here on collateral. And I just saw a training from another NMD the other day that says she will go ahead and, Mariah, if you could just open the Partner Plus worksheet there and show people. She is sitting down with all of her new reps, whether they just say they want to be a family plan user or not. And she's just going through this to say, here's how easy it is. And here's what the volume looks like. And I love how visual it is. It says example 1, you know, this is what a quad looks like. It's going to be 420 points or whatever it is. But I've really taken that to heart. And I'm trying to get more visual with my people because I think we all work well with that structure. So all of your levels are right there. The other thing I'm starting, so see the great examples of, and remember now that points are just dollars. So they've just made it so much easier for us. A trio costs $300, it's 300 points. And then they've got your monthly payments there. So that makes it super easy for your new partners. And then, if you can just go out of that. And then, Mariah, you were able to find the new representative startup checklist, which I found in a different spot. So can you show us where you found that? Because I've really been using this. It's a new one.
Well, I think we might be talking about different things, but I would go to the Freedom Revolution.
Okay. And see, guys, there are different ways to find the same thing too. And that's another reason why I love these trainings, because the A to Z is where I found it there, Mariah, under new. Yeah, the A to Z is a really great spot. You guys, if you've searched for a while, and Michael Brown has the 10-minute rule, if you have searched for anything or have worked on anything technology-wise for more than 10 minutes, please reach out. But this A to Z, if you scroll down, Mariah, and go on to new, go under the ends, for new representative startup checklist, I adore this one. Yep, it's the third one down. And I've been printing this, whether my team knows this or not, I am working off of this worksheet with you. And so what I'm really finding, you guys, as a distributor who has kind of how do I want to say this? I did a lot of onboarding 2 years ago, didn't do much onboarding for about a year, and I'm rocking and rolling again. So this thing is really, really helping me to have we checked all the boxes? Have you gotten your virtual office set up? And we need to make sure that they know about their virtual office and their website. Are you getting them on Voxer? Have you added them to the Facebook groups? And then this is where, right down here, they'll read through your responses in your starter guide with your sponsor and allow them to help you refine your responses. This is where I'm really diving deep now with my team, because I realized that I just, for a while, I just had people that weren't going any further than just getting on Voxer. And so I forgot what the next steps on onboarding are. And here it is, So, I could go a lot deeper into this, but I just wanted to do a really brief, here's where you find it. And the new Freedom Revolution has everything in there for us, from the videos to worksheets and all of it. So if you haven't gotten on here and you're wanting to build team, I would say just spend 15 minutes every couple of days. Just, look up some stuff and try to remember where you find it. So I guess those, that's really it for me, is just having the confidence that we have incredible tools. You don't have to know everything, and really honestly showing your team that you don't know everything and that you're learning right along with them is really important. So I'll probably just wrap it up there. And if anybody's got questions, or Mariah, you have any other agenda you want to?
No, not at all. But I am curious if anybody has any specific questions.
Well, Kirsten, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, great. Because I'm a techno not wizard, whatever the unwizard is. But I wanted to share with you that there is a gorgeous sky overhead, and a bald eagle flew over my head while I was listening to your talk. So I just want to cheer you on in every way, and thank you for reminding me of my resources.
Oh, awesome. And guys, this is my dear friend and team member. Roberta is just, she's golden. We call her the fourth daughter in my family. There's a big story behind the tears, but Roberta, that salad in a jar party 2 years ago, where you really caught the vision, and Judy caught the vision, and because of you, Judy is now in my life. This is how the business works, you guys, is we threw a party around healthy living, and it brought Roberta back into my life and brought her close to the fold. And I appreciate you so much, Roberta, and she just brings spirit and love to everything she does. So.
And Kate and Teresa, I saw that you guys both unmuted yourself. Was that purposeful? Teresa said no. Kate, I'm going to try unmuting you and see, because I see did you still want to say something?
I don't think I meant to do that, but Kirsten, I so appreciate you, and I'm super excited for you.
And this is a great training for you, Kate, because you've just attracted a new team member. And so going back to the systems and, making sure that you've got that checklist and go through step by step and let them see it, so that they see that you're not just pulling this out of thin air, but this is the system that they will also use. So much of this isn't just for the team member that's being brought on, but setting an example for that team member so that they know they have a system that will be duplicated when they bring on their team member. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just wanted to put out one more shout to my team. And I know I've picked up the phone and called people individually, some this week too. But for those of you that came on a little late, every little bit, every part you play, the fact that you renewed your distributorship this year, the fact that you got your mom on Juice Plus, it's a win for the whole team. It's a win for all of the lives we're impacting, but every single one of you, no matter how much or how little you think you're doing, you're all a part of it. And my sideline buddies, I can't even tell you, to have Denise Daylor in the Team Z boot camp, and I'm going to make a plug for Team Z boot camp, you guys. I had no idea how successful that was going to make me. I mean, I really feel like I was maybe 3/4 engaged in that boot camp, but the structure, the consistency, and the continuing to bring people into the fold was just priceless. And to have my sideline buddy, Denise, cheering me along the way, and you too, Kate Fox. I mean, I know we're all in really similar places in our journey. Teresa, you're right there too, going for SC. Like, we all have these goals that we're working toward, and whether you had a direct part in my business or not, your support and just the camaraderie, oh my goodness, it's, yeah.
Hey, Kirsten, go ahead, Denise.
Since we're talking about Team Z Boot Camp, I really also, I'm going to give a plug for it. One of the things that it has brought to me, like Kirsten, is we often talk about things being measurable, and we maybe feel like we're putting work in on our business, but it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. This gives you a place where daily you are seeing measurements of what you actually are doing. And when you see measurements of what you're actually doing, it allows you to make adjustments if you feel that you're not doing things to the level that you need to. And, I would say for me, I won't speak for you, Kirsten, because you got to the level of 100% every time or close to that. But, I have other things on my plate, and I was some days like, wow, I didn't hit 100% on my Team Z. Who cares? If you are just in your Team Z and you are touching it every day and you're creating the habit around it, that's what the boot camp is bringing to me. And that is what is helping me have daily activity in my business that I can see and measure. So there's my pitch for it. I'm all about it. I'm in my second boot camp now.
And would you guys on our team Facebook page and on the team Voxer just let everybody know when the boot camp start and how to register? And with just a few minutes left, Kirsten, first of all, so the promotion to QSSC, she gets $1,000 bonus. She's now tier 2. She gets a corporate support person that's going to be watching her. They can have calls as often as she wants. And they're really invested in seeing her as a legitimate leader in the company. And they'll be invested in helping her journey to further success, which is super fun. And she gets more leads. There's lots of just seeing the legitimacy of a true organization, of a larger leadership role. And would you talk a little bit about what it felt to get the call? What was that experience for you?
Well, I was driving. And in typical fashion, when Michael called me up and said he wanted to have a little sit down, even though I knew that I was going to be getting the call this week. Okay, here's a little insight into my old filter. Oh gosh, I've done something wrong. I'm going to get a talking to. Just the silliest thing, right? Like wherever we are, there we are. We take our old filters and our brains with us. And that was the first thing that came to my mind. So we got on a connection call and I thought, okay, well, I've been bringing on a lot of team members. I'm probably not doing my onboarding right. And that's what they're going to talk to me about. And Michael and Mariah surprised me with the corporate representative, Alicia, and I screamed and I started crying and I was behind the wheel of my car. So, and I'm doing it again. It's like when you've had a goal this big and this long and something that keeps eluding you, or in my mind, it was eluding me. It's just, there's no other feeling of just going, this is awesome. And I'm not letting up the gas pedal. Like my goal is still SC, and senior sales coordinator. I'm so grateful to the company for creating this stair step promotion, because it's really fired me up again. And who doesn't want $1,000? I mean, that's going to pay for my trip to Phoenix, right? It's so exciting. But it's more than about the money. It's about working for a goal and just feeling that satisfaction that, okay, even the times that I've doubted myself in terms of leadership, or, I'm putting all this work in and why is it not coming back to me? It comes back. It does come back. And to have that confidence, I can't even tell you. It's amazing. And here's the other thing, you guys. If any of you have met Steven Shapiro, he is our Western Division. Is it Vice President, Mariah? Or Western Division President? I don't know his title.
Yeah, Regional Director.
Regional Director. So he literally has tens of thousands of us, right? Of us reps. And Steve, since I worked out with him in the gym in Eugene, has been glued to my hip. I get daily texts from him. I get Voxers from him. Keep going. Just see it like your workouts. Be determined. I mean, he's like, keep going. And he personally called me after the promotion and just gave me encouragement for the next steps. And he just said, girl, your journey is just beginning. It's just beginning. And I'm here with you every step of the way. You guys, who does that? Who works for a corporation that the guy lives in Texas and is in charge of so much? And for him to reach down to someone who's made a QSSC promotion, no matter how small in the whole scheme of things, is, oh my gosh, it just drives my belief in the integrity of this company so deep. So, and just gratitude.
Absolutely. Big gratitude for you, Kirsten. It's been so fun to watch you grow and your leadership just blossom. And it's fun because there's this like relief for Michael and I too, kind of relinquishing, there's another, we all have our own leadership skills and we all play our part. And there's something about how you've risen to this, where it's like, sweet, we're doing this together now. It's awesome. And how cool. I love the vision of using this venue to go part-time in your job. I said this at the beginning. It became so real for me these last few weeks, where I explored the possibility of employment, or just 5, maybe 10 hours a week in a 1099 contracted spot, but just feeling these confines, like there's a lack of communication, there's a lack of respect and support. And it brought me back to, this community really is such an amazing space of non-competitive community, where everyone genuinely wants everyone else to succeed. And just wait, as I have sideline buddies that have reached out to me saying congratulations because of your promotion. Other QSSCs that I know on my chats that have seen it and gone congratulations, I'm so excited for you. The support within this company is pretty spectacular. The model is an amazing model. So congratulations, Kirsten. I'm so happy to be doing this with you and learning from you and watching you rise, along with all of your team. And I see many of them on here.
Thank you. And I just wanted to say, I did not want to leave out upline support, of course. I mean, right now, gratitude to my team and the journey with Michael and Mariah. I'll just give some full disclosure here. The first 6 months I was doing this business and I really decided to take it seriously, I was on the phone with Michael every single week. And I think half the time I was in tears saying, I can't do this. I can't do this. And the support both of you have given me along the way in this journey, and the business is just the teeniest little part of it. You know, the fact that we get to do all this personal work together, and the graceful, strong leaders that you are. And I felt it, you know, it's like the hand holding at first, and then the fledging of the little chick over time. And you guys are just there, but not hovering and not micromanaging. And thank you for the leadership you provide. And then of course, Chris and Nikki, the amazing Chris and Nikki, like we are, you guys, you don't even know how, if you haven't talked to people on other teams and whatnot, just please know we are in a love bubble on our team, and we are so blessed. There's amazing people out there all through Juice Plus, but the more you get to conferences and you meet other people who don't have upline support or the kind that we have, holy moly, just huge gratitude all the way around. So
Michael, you haven't been able to say anything. Could you feel like you can chime in? Our kids are loud.
Our kids are very loud. I just need to share sincere gratitude, Kirsten, for just being you in such a huge way, being 100% authentic and vulnerable, and, you know, allowing yourself to flip out when it's crazy, and allowing yourself to pull up your big girl panties and get back in the game, allowing yourself to get knocked down, allowing yourself to pick yourself back up and get stronger than ever before. You're incredible. And I love you, sister. I'm super proud of you.
thank you so much. All right. That's all I got to say.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Love everybody, and thanks all for the support.
Yeah.
Bye.